Yo, it's your boy Theo. I'm doing another video on the weekend preview, as I always wanted to do, I guess. So the weekend preview is called October 30th, 2016 Halloween Marathon and Infinite Warfare and more. So yeah, the reason why we're gonna see why he has Infinite Warfare as a question mark, guys. What could it mean? So let's just go over the comments. He has 150 dislikes, 138 likes. Now, he also made a begging video on Saturday, which I covered for 3 hours. If you are insane enough, feel free to check it out. The Sons of Kojima also did one, but they were also 3 hours long, so, there's no way to get around 3 hours of that video. It was a very, very insane video. It was fucking insane, guys. Don't forget, Call of Duty this year will have VR, so hopefully it'll add to your VR stream. Wow. That's amazing. Let's see. It will? I had no idea about that, laugh out loud. Research, guys. He's a pro gamer. I knew it. I called it months ago that Phil was going to end up playing Infinite Warfare, despite his claims that he wasn't going to. Sorry, I got a lot of phlegm. You know how Ethan from H3H3 has that cough and all that shit. I have fucking mucus in my throat, or my lungs, whatever. I was going to. There was no way he could afford to skip that game, and so I knew he would end up playing it. But he's doing it because he's getting it for free. He is only playing COD because he is getting it for free. Otherwise, he wouldn't be playing it because he can't afford games. Remember? I enjoy watching these every Sunday or when I wake up on Monday. Good times, man. Oh yeah, sure, dude. My career mode doesn't suck. You just don't know how to use it. Well, I'm afraid that he's gonna be a detractor, guys. It's 2016. You should be using a 2 terabyte hard drive. Exactly. I have a 2.5 terabyte hard drive in my PS4. What's his excuse? And I'm not the most tech savvy person. And my PS3, I had the old PS3. I fucked up a fucking screw in there. I used the right screwdriver, but I think it was too big. So when I was trying to twist it, I think it destroyed the screw. So it's really fucked up. But luckily, I don't have that hard drive anymore, or that PS3 anymore. Fuck Call of Duty and its Quake 3 engine shit. It's using what? No, it's not using Quake 3's engine. But whatever. You said you will not play it. Don't go back on your word. Play Undertale already. You need views, and when you tackle difficult games, you induce funny moments, which equals in views. No, look, Undertale is dead. I'm sorry. Even the Tumblr community has moved on. The only meme, or not meme maybe, the only thing that is getting more traction on Tumblr that is outdoing Undertale is Steven Universe, because Steven Universe is an ongoing series. The only way that Undertale can pick up again is if there's a sequel announced. Then Undertale is going to come back in the limelight, which I'm kind of surprised that there is no sequel. But Undertale is dead. Undertale is dead in the waters, so he's not going to get any views. Even if he did play it, he's not getting views. No one gets views on Undertale. No one cares about it anymore. This guy is so out of touch. I mean, and he has a fucking Eva profile picture. Yeah, because that anime is still hot, right, guys? Okay. He's already played Undertale, though, unless he's talking about genocide. But no. Undertale is dead. He won't get any views. People already moved on. Call of Duty is trash this year, yeah, because the game's already out, guys. And I like how his profile picture is. Oh no, Yeah, no, Call of Duty is, you know, it's kind of whatever. I think the only reason why Phil hates it so much, it's honestly because he couldn't afford it. That's why. Phil, don't give attention to haters. Just ignore them. Keep doing your videos and don't change. That's, oh, wow, I got all kinds of stuff. All kinds of stuff. Everything is going off, guys. Oh, okay. Cool, Mom. Yeah, I got a hot text from my mom telling me that someone got cardiac arrest and the EMTs are there. So that's something. Good job, EMTs. Go get them. Change. That's what I like about your channel. You still remain the same. I am watching your channel since 2008. Some people are brainwashed by other YouTubers to say bad things about you. Just ignore them. Phil, don't waste your time with them. Stay safe, Phil, and peace. But wow, these are the worst kind of comments, to be honest, because this guy is basically telling him, don't listen to people who give you any constructive feedback. Don't listen to them. They're just brainwashed. Okay, we're just gonna get straight into the video. I'm afraid we're going into a rabbit hole with this. So let's get into this.
Hello and welcome everyone to the Weekend Preview. I am Darkside Phil. It is Sunday night, October 30th, 2016. You know what that means? It's the eve of All Hallows Eve. That's right. We are less than 24 hours away from Halloween here in the United States.
And now it's November, guys. I'm doing a video in November. Damn it! I missed the fucking waypoint. Fuck. Not waypoint.
And I'm excited. We've got a big event planned for the holiday, right? It's going to be a great marathon day coming up tomorrow. I'll talk about a little bit about that in a moment. We got a wide variety of games and gameplay coming up for you this week. A lot of projects that are kind of ongoing that I'm going to be getting a big chunk into this
week. I really hate. I fucking can't stand that he calls playing video games projects. Why are they projects? You're just playing video games. You're not creating something. Like, me doing a Ruby review is honestly more of a project than him playing a video game. Like, his reviews are more of like a project. KOGaming is a project. Not, I'm gonna play Call of Duty, guys. That's a project.
We've got the conclusion of Hitman coming up. There's even the possibility of Call of Duty Infinite Warfare / Modern Warfare Remastered. And I'm going to talk about that in a little bit, okay? But before I get to any of that...
Yeah, I still can't believe... I really can't believe... At this point, I know I'm going to say it multiple times because, again, thank you, you fucking idiot, who gave him Titanfall 2. Because now that just opens the floodgates for his dumbass fans, his drones. Look, you know what? I'm going to say this right now. I'm sorry if you're a fan of Phil, that I'm calling you a dumbass, but when I see shit like this, it's like, what do you call them? So, like, god damn it, I sound like Phil now. But, okay, you know what? I retract that. I take all that back. You know what? That was wrong of me. That was a little heated of me. But, why would you give him free games? He doesn't even sound appreciative. He got Titanfall 2 and he rushed through that game, very eager to stop playing it. And now it's like, he's already just trying to wrap it up so he can do a review and probably delete the game. Like, you donated the game to him and he just doesn't care. He doesn't care. He doesn't want to keep it. He doesn't want to, like, you know, do anything special with it. It's just, well, I played it, that's it, done. Like, you know, and that's kind of shitty, and I understand that, like, you know, what more can he do? Because if he gets genuinely bored of it, I mean, I get that, but it's just, like, within a week, he's already, like, trying to, like, write off the game. Like, he's not even gonna bother playing it anymore. And it's just kind of shitty, and then it's gonna open this floodgate for him because the other thing I've noticed this with him, is that every good gesture that people do to him, he takes it and he sounds appreciative, and then he does something that he just takes that notion and warp it. It's fucking insane. So I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he starts doing these donations and he starts doing some tricky, shady shit with them. Like, he might say, like, it's just, and I know he's gonna say something about it, and then we can preview it. And I'm gonna address it when we get there, so I'm not repeating myself. But just keep in mind, these modest beginnings of these things, like of the donations, all that shit. It starts nice. It starts, kind of like, okay, cool, whatever, and it's gonna be transformed into something. So just wait.
Quick up front, I do want to apologize for last week's Week in Preview where I kind of wedged in this whole segment about my business and how it's doing. That really has no place in the Week in Preview. I didn't want to make two videos that day because I knew one would overshadow the other. This week, I'm not going to be talking about that stuff. If you want to know the full skinny on what's going on with...
Oh, no, dude. The reason why he put it in the Week in Preview is because he wanted to maximize the views. He wanted to tell everyone that watched the Week in Preview about his struggle, and then tell everyone every day about his struggle. And then he made a drama vlog to make sure it goes viral, because his drama videos get the most views. That's how it's always been, and that was the other thing that I'm really surprised with. That I'm starting to notice with him. Last year he had a lot of drama videos. It was like drama year for him because he had the swatting video, copyright strikes video, all these drama videos. And then his contract renegotiation video he did. All this crazy shit. Oh my god. Text message central, guys. We told that we have to let D&D's do work. Our electric, the plastic cancer was interrupted. Okay. It's crazy shit going on, guys. In the world of EMTs, crazy shit's going on. So what was I saying? Shit. Oh yeah, the drama videos. So yeah, this. So when we started 2016, I knew in January. I was like, he's gonna make a drama video by the end of the year. I just know he will. I'm just waiting for it to happen. Part of me was wondering, what drama video is he gonna do this time? What possibly could happen? Because he can't get any more copyright strikes because that shit's that's not gonna be a thing anymore. No one's gonna swat him again. I mean, hopefully no one's gonna swat him again. What else is he gonna do this year? And then it starts with the State of DSP address, and that was like the first warning of many that he's gonna make his business a drama video, and that's honestly what it's gonna be. So you know what, guys, I'm gonna actually look. I'm not gonna do another endure of the of that video, but I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna make a prediction, and we'll see if it comes true. By the end of this year or next year, he is gonna say he'll be able to do YouTube full time again. I guarantee he's gonna he's gonna say that 2017 is gonna be another year where he's gonna test to see how far he's gonna go. Because think about it. He made a whole drama about his business this past week. And then he said in this video that he's gonna make periodic updates about it. I think he's gonna make this whole "my business is sinking" into a drama video. That's what's gonna replace the copyright strikes, the swatting, the contract renegotiation video. All these, because I guarantee he noticed that those videos were getting tons of views. They were getting tons of them. He noticed. And so, when he did the vlogs on the King of Hate forums earlier this year, those are getting good views, and then they slowly started to taper off until he did the delay videos. Those are starting to get, average views for the channel. And then he said, a light bulb clicked. I should do drama videos. So what can I make into a drama video? Because I can't do copyright strikes. I know. My business. Because I'm not getting as much donations as I usually get. I have a different contract with my channel, and I just so happen to be like struggling, but around this time again this year because he was struggling last year. I remember. So he is making his business the drama videos. So next year he's gonna be around, and then when fall comes around again, he is gonna have to find another drama video. The only thing is that he can't do the same shit anymore. He's gonna be struggling to do something. He is gonna have to shuffle around things. Dude, it's gonna be insane. It's a prediction. It might be a conspiracy theory, but I have a feeling all of this is just a planned, executed plan that he has found a way to exploit people's habits. He has found a way because he noticed there's no way he didn't notice that when he talked about swatting, he got Patreon pity money. Cup projects Patreon pity money. He has gotten pity money out of this. There's no way he did not notice this. So Okay, so the patient's okay. I saw her in the stretcher, and she should do okay. That's good. Live EMT updates, guys. It's all coming through. So it's great. That's good. Crazy stuff going on in the EMT world, guys. You won't believe it. Maybe imagine if he was an EMT. Imagine if Phil, dude. You know what? Imagine if you are like going through like a health issue, like you're like going through cardiac arrest or whatever, and you see this fucking guy as your EMT, dude. Dude, if he was my EMT, I would be like, that would probably make my heart race even more, and would probably, dude, that would be fucking traumatizing. He would like put him on the stretcher, and he'd be like, dude, are you gonna put the oxygen? Oh my god, man, why do I have to do it? Okay, man. Dude, how am I gonna put this mask on? Dude, fuck it, man. Oh my god, dude, I can't get a blood pressure. Oh shit, man, fuck this, dude. Dude, he would be another patient.
Me and my business, I did a full vlog on it yesterday, right here on the King of Hate vlogs that you can watch. But I will say this one thing as a heads up. If you pledge to my Patreon for the very first time this month, because in the last week, a ton of people pledged to my Patreon for the very first time. Warning, okay? Patreon auto charges you on the first of every month. So if you pledged, I don't know, let's say, for example, $10, but you don't want to do a $10 ongoing subscription, you only want to do maybe a $1 or a $5 ongoing subscription. You have to change that on Patreon before the end of Halloween. If you don't change it by midnight Pacific time tomorrow, it's going to auto-charge you that amount that you pledged to me this month again on the 1st. And obviously, a lot of people I know did kind of up their pledges or pledge for the first time maybe a larger amount than what they want to be their ongoing pledge. You're going to want to change that quickly. I don't want anyone to have a misconception and get stuck or double charged by accident, okay?
Okay.
All right, and that's it about Patreon. No more. That being said, I want to get right into the schedule. So let's talk. This week is going to be an exciting one. First of all, today I played more Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. Here's what I have to say about the game after 3 major sessions, okay? It's a good game. And if you're a fan of Dragon Ball, you're going to love the game, much like Dragon Ball Xenoverse last year. If you're a fan of that series,
okay, see, this is the thing I'm going to say. I am a fan of Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z, mostly Z. I'm going to go through Xenoverse 1 to kind of see if I even want to bother getting 2, or like see if I like it. And I kind of not liking it anymore. And this is the issue with these Dragon Ball games. They find a new gimmick, a new like game, and they propagate it. I mean, to me, it's obviously better than Battle of Z. Battle of Z was fucking garbage, but this, it's like, it's good, but I just don't, I'm tired of it. And then I saw when I was watching him play it, it looked 2 looked worse. It looked fundamentally worse, and because the other thing is that, how many times do we have to go through the same shit again? Like, I'm sorry, but like, we should be getting a Dragon Ball Z game that's like, okay, fine then, we're gonna like not do the beginning like Saiyan Saga anymore, because they've been doing the Saiyan Saga again. Oh, the Frieza Saga, and it's like, oh yeah, but we can do little tweaks here and there. Like, the only things I could think of is that they might, pick up the pace, but it's like so boring. It's like I just want to get to like the new shit. I want like that's the thing, is that they should really make these games like they should have like Xenoverse 1 be like the Saiyan Saga through Frieza or something. Then the second game could be the Cell games to like the Buu Saga, and just do it that way. I mean, they even have a new series going on right now that they can also throw in to continue the game. Like, I really don't get how they expect people to keep buying the same game when they're doing the same shit, but just with different gameplay mechanics and all that. I really don't get it. It's like if they make Diablo 4 and you play Diablo 3 again. It's like, well, it's the same story with Diablo 3, but we added a few things that are new and different and all that kind of stuff. It's like, who fucking cares at that point? But whatever. I mean, it's just a grind. And when I was playing Xenoverse 1, I'm losing my patience with that game.
Going to enjoy the game. But again, I have to say the same thing I said last year for Dragon Ball Xenoverse 1. I don't know if this is the kind of game that's going to appeal to a widespread audience that isn't a fan of Dragon Ball, because there's a lot of grinding, there's a lot of repetitiveness, and outside of
I like how it's like you can only like grinding if you like Dragon Ball Z. Or like if you're a Dragon Ball fan, you're gonna love the grinding. You're gonna deal with it. No, that's fucking dumb, because like no one likes grinding. Like, I'm a fan of Dragon Ball Z. That doesn't mean I'm gonna like fucking put up with this fucking grinding nonsense. And I just wish that they made a true fucking Dragon Ball Z fighting game. Like, why not make a fighting game? It's a fighting series. Make a fighting game. Like, do a 2D fighting game. Like, the only one that we got is the one on the 3DS. Riveting.
Main story, which actually isn't the major focus of the game. A lot of the major focus of the game is going out and training with different people to learn their abilities, and then you got to go do side quests, and then you got to go do this. Really, the focus is pulled away from the story. I've actually heard you can beat Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2's story in like 4 hours, but it's incredibly difficult because you didn't do any grinding on the side to get the levels and the experience you need to be able to tackle those game end bosses. So that being said, I personally am liking the playthrough, but I don't know how many people are actually enjoying it, because I don't have 100% Dragon Ball fans in my viewer base. You know what I mean?
Know what I mean?
I will be continuing with that this week. I'll talk a little bit about that in this video. And it is going to be an ongoing playthrough. I just don't know if it's something that's going to be a main focus or a major stream. And what I mean by that, today was my main stream. I didn't even get close to getting like 400 viewers today. I think the most I had was like 340.
Well,
and that's a bad sign that's maybe a game I shouldn't put on my main stream. There's other stuff that people want. And that's a bad close to getting like 400 viewers today. I think the most I had was like 340.
Okay,
and that's a bad sign that's maybe a game I shouldn't put on my main stream. There's other stuff that people would want to see first. So that's what I'm considering, is maybe only doing it as like a secondary thing late on at night. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But that's kind of my preliminary plans for the game. I am continuing it, but I don't know if it's going to be a major 3 to 3.5 hour stream going forward. All right.
All right.
Right now I'm doing the weekend preview. As soon as I'm done with this, I'm literally jumping over to my video editor to edit my Battlefield 1 review, which has everything ready to go. I just need to edit the videos with the text and get everything going, the transitions, and get it out for you tonight. And I know, listen, the game's been out now for over a week. Sorry, I actually would have had this review out on Friday if I hadn't been, yesterday, if I hadn't been sick on Thursday night and lost my voice. It ended up delaying that day where I couldn't work on it, and then ended up delaying the review.
Yeah, because you couldn't do the video editing before. You had to do the voice first and then the video editing. Like, that's the thing. Like, sometimes I do record the audio first. Like the Ruby review. I'm gonna go into a little behind the scenes, guys, so you know the process of it, or of how I did it. I recorded my review. Me talking about it. I got my phone set, because this is how I record my videos, since I don't have a fucking camera. This does take decent videos. I actually looked at the video, I played it back, and it looks actually really good. It looks better than my old reviews, TBH, for what it is. But I mean, that's gonna be like a small little picture anyways. Like, the main picture is gonna be the drawing footage. So I recorded myself, like my thoughts and all that. I got that done, recorded and finished, and I also did a video on Shane's open letter on Ruby. I know he released that sometime after Volume 3 was it's all said and done. So I kind of did a video on that, talking about that as well, which I'm going to release in tandem with the review. So I did that, and then I'm doing, like, right now, I'm doing, like, the drawing footage, and that takes a little bit longer, because, color mixing is kind of a bitch. The line work, I might change completely, and it took me a while to know the composition I wanted to do as well. I think the one I have right now, it's like, I'm doing something different because the first two volumes I just did a study art of it. I took, like, the art that they have for volume 1 and 2, and I just kind of doodled that. But this one I was like, no, I'm gonna do my own style. I'm gonna just kind of do it and try to make the characters look like them, but it's gonna be in my own kind of style, and I think and I kind of like that, to be honest. But so that's what I'm doing. That's what's taking so long, is that I'm kind of making this art from the ground up. So that's why it's taking me a long time to get that video to be done. And then also I'm doing these kind of videos, which is fine. I don't mind. I mean, these videos don't take that much time either. And then there's the EMT stuff. There's all kinds of crazy stuff I'm doing. Oh, here we go. Oh, no, never mind. That was some other guy on Twitter. Got a lot of people on Twitter talking to me today, which is insane. I don't really...
until this weekend. So apologies, but that review will be up hopefully tonight if nothing goes wrong. So fingers crossed. Tomorrow, Halloween Day, is my big Halloween marathon event. I'm so excited. I love doing Halloween-themed stuff for Halloween. This year, it's a marathon because of the patrons who pledged in September. I'm dressing up. I bought a Halloween costume. I'll be on webcam the entire time, okay? And in addition, there will be 4 games played on this marathon stream. Starting at noon Pacific, by the way. The stream will start at noon Pacific time. Hopefully starting gameplay around 12:30-ish, like usual. First game. Well, alright, let's not say it in this order. These are the 4 games. I'm not promising you the order yet, because I don't know what order I'm going to play them. Layers of Fear on the PlayStation 4. Dino Crisis on the PlayStation 3. It's actually the emulated PS1 version of the game. Condemned Criminal Origins on the Xbox 360. And Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion, formerly known as Spooky's House of Jump Scares, but they had legal issues last year and had to change the name of the game. That's on PC. So, 4 games that I'll be playing over the course of this stream. I may stick with one longer than others if people are really liking it. I may just move between them quickly. I don't know, but I am going to play these 4 games during the course of tomorrow's stream. All right? Pretty fun. All right. And unlike a normal stream, it's not going to adjourn at 4 p.m. It's going to keep going till around 7:30 p.m. So you'll get around a good 6 to 7 hours of gameplay in there. Each game will probably get about an hour and a half, I'm assuming, of gameplay depending on how it goes. All right? So that is tomorrow. That's going to be exciting. I'm really pumped for that. I really do feel strongly that that's going to be better. Sorry, because my phone's vibrating here.
Oh,
okay. I do feel strongly that that's going to be better than last year's Halloween Marathon, because last year I only played 1 game, and it kind of got played out after about an hour or 2 hours. Everyone got bored. This year it's like, oh, starting to get bored. Let's do it. Next game, right? And we keep moving on to new stuff to keep it fresh and fast-paced. I think it's going to be a great stream.
Great stream. Oh,
so that's all day Monday.
Tuesday. I don't understand.
It's time for the conclusion of Hitman. Yes, the final episode of Hitman is actually technically releasing on Halloween Monday. So I'm going to play it on Tuesday as my main gameplay stream. Asterisk, as long as it's available on PlayStation Network, because sometimes PlayStation Network does not update as quickly as Xbox Live. So I'd like to say 100%, yes, I'm playing it no matter what. As long as it's available, it's my main gameplay stream for Tuesday. Tuesday night, I'm going to be doing more of the Titanfall 2 multiplayer. And the reason I'm doing that is because I want to review Titanfall 2. I've only played 4 matches of the multiplayer. So obviously I can't review. I need to play at least a few hours of this thing to get a feel for all the game modes and to really play enough so I feel if there's any flaws or if it's a great multiplayer, whatever. I need to play more of it. So 2 hours of that multiplayer coming Tuesday night.
The Halloween Marathon was kind of garbage, to be honest. I think the only one I genuinely liked, and I think a lot of people liked as well, was the Spooky's House of Jump Scares, or whatever it's called. That was the only game that he played that I was like, wow, this is actually pretty fun. And I actually was trying to look for it, see if they had released it on the App Store for Mac, but I think it's only on Steam. So I might have to make a new account because I have a Steam account, but I forgot my password. Because I thought I remembered it, but I guess I didn't. And then their forgot your password thing was a fucking headache. So I was like, ah, fuck it. So I mean, I might try again, but I don't know. I don't know. I might have to make a new account, which sucks because I had Portal 2, which was free, but now it's not free anymore. So anyways, yeah, Spookies was the only one that I liked. Layers of Fear was garbage. Dino Crisis, I don't really consider it a horror game. But whatever. Condemned, I missed because I was, busy. But his costume was garbage. His costume was terrible.
That will not be live streamed, but I'll record it and upload it to DSP Gaming for research purposes so that I can prepare for my upcoming review.
Research purposes. I like how he makes himself sound so important than it needs to be. I'm doing a multiplayer game for research purposes. Like, okay, like, and I like how he's not streaming it. A game he got donated by a fan, and he's not streaming it.
Wednesday. More than likely, I'm on the fence about Wednesday. And the reason I say that is originally I was going to do a Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 stream, but I'm wondering if I shouldn't do that now simply because, as I said, it's not really getting much attention on stream anymore. So maybe I should do something different. What I'm almost thinking is on Wednesday, I may do the return to PlayStation VR. Because my PlayStation VR streams have done well consistently. Everyone I've done has had like 500-600 viewers or more. So I'm pretty excited. I want to finish up Here They Lie, which I'm near the end of this horror-themed game. I'm actually very close to the end of it, and then I ran out of time to play it, so I'd like to play that this week, maybe Wednesday. And then if I finish that quickly, because I think it's only like about an hour left in that, the other game, PlayStation VR Worlds, where I played this simulation of being attacked by a shark, and then I did this heist. I've heard there's a lot more to that game, and I want to explore that. So I think maybe Wednesday will be make a return to PlayStation VR stream. And by the way, this is not the end of PSVR. I have tons more stuff. I actually have a game, I think it's called Windfall or Windlands or something like that, that actually, the game developer sent me a code for it and said, we've seen your PSVR coverage and we'd like you to play our game.
Remember that long video he uploaded saying that I never had to pay. I always had to pay for my games. I never get free games. He got a free game. This is his second, potential third free game he got this year. Oh, I mean, that's what we want to count Spookies, but that's like a free game for everyone. But remember, guys, he doesn't get free games. He buys them just like the rest of us. Remember, didn't he shit on people who got free games like this? Oh, but I guess it's okay because it's one game. And he just doesn't get, like, a lot of free games. But maybe he shouldn't have made such a grandstand about it and made such a huge thing about getting free games. You know? Maybe he should have been a little bit more thoughtful of what he was saying. But, you know, that's a good lot for him.
I'd like to check that out. And there's still other stuff that I've done. Or that I have on the demo disc and stuff that I'd like to check out and I haven't had a chance yet. So I think that I will be doing more PSVR coming up in the future, especially as we get a little bit of downtime before new releases come out, okay? Wednesday night, I'm on the fence because I'm wondering if I should do a full-on review of Hitman because I'll have finished the game by then. And if I do a full-on review, I think I could probably do it in one sitting because I know exactly what I want to say about the game, except I don't know what I'm going to say about the conclusion, all right? So I may or may not be reviewing Hitman this week on KOGaming. If not, okay, then maybe I will do another session of Titanfall 2 multiplayer and or start working on my Titanfall 2 review, depending on when I actually get enough gameplay in of that, all right? Thursday's stream is on the fence. I'm not sure what Thursday's stream is going to be. I want to kind of keep it open at this point. Maybe it will be Dragon Ball. Maybe instead it'll be something else, and Dragon Ball will be my second half of the day. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what I want to do. I am definitely, let me tell you what I am guaranteeing. I'm guaranteeing more Dragon Ball this week at some point, more PSVR, and the conclusion of Hitman and the Halloween stuff. That's all a given this week, plus I will begin to start working on reviews and stuff, and I will be playing a little bit more of the Titanfall 2 multiplayer. Now, the big if statement for this week, okay?
Take a sip.
Here's the deal. All
Take
this
a
year,
fucking
I have
sip.
staunchly been opposed to buying Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. I said it to everyone, listen, the
He was staunchly opposed because he couldn't afford it. I guarantee that's why he was grandstanding about it. Because again, I've noticed, because I've been there multiple times when I was younger, and I kind of sometimes revert to this kind of thing. But when you can't afford something, you get really salty about it, and you start saying that how much you don't need it. So you try to play the I am not buying this because I'm gonna put my foot down and say that no more and all this kind of shit because he couldn't afford it because he was so he is salty that he couldn't afford to get Call of Duty this year because he wanted to get those Call of Duty views. I know he wanted those Call of Duty views, but he couldn't afford it, so he's gonna be like, he was gonna go the contrarian route with it, where he's gonna be like, oh, I'm not going to uh, buy this game, but next year he probably would get it, all this stuff because he might have the money next year to get Call of Duty. If this game came out around the time where he can afford it, he would get it. I guarantee it. I guarantee he would get it. It's the same thing with Titanfall 2. He shot on Titanfall, and then he got the game for free, and then he played it, and then he ended up liking it in a way. But I'm pretty sure that if you are donating him Infinite Warfare, you better be okay with him hating it and saying it to everyone it's a piece of shit. You better be okay with that because I know a lot of people who would be upset if they donate something and then the guy shits on it. I mean, it's fair for him to have an opinion of it. I understand if he wants to like go in and he doesn't like it genuinely, but I have a feeling that he's gonna hate it so much regardless. He's not gonna give a shit that's donated. Because that's the thing. He's not gonna try to give the game the benefit of the doubt because he got it for free. He's just gonna play it and be like, oh man, thank God I got it donated because fuck this game. I would not want to pay this much money to buy this game. And he's gonna shit on the guy who bought it for him. You know how fucking shitty that sounds? Like, come on.
game looks terrible, and
It looks terrible. You're donating the game to this guy, and he already knows he's gonna hate it. Look, the guy who comments saying for me to take it easy on the claps, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for that clap, but I just had to clap for that. I'll try not to do it as much anymore, okay? There won't be any more clapping in this video. Because I understand where that guy's coming from, to be honest. I'm not trying to, like, be snide or snarky to him. Because I kind of was trying to refrain from clapping anyway, because it's like, the mic's right here, I'm doing this very loudly, so I can understand. Sorry that weird tangent.
I just kind of refuse to buy this game.
He's gonna afford it.
If I have to spend $60 to buy Infinite Warfare in order to play Modern Warfare
He's gonna afford
Remastered.
it.
Now, tons of people, I'm not kidding you, like probably hundreds.
Tons of remember when he was bragging about the dislike ratio. Like, he even said this might be the year where people might start waking up again about Call of Duty. He said that! Oh my god, dude! And now he's backpedaling. A lot of people have been telling me to play this game even though I said staunchly that no one cares about Call of Duty anymore because they did not like Infinite Warfare. But you are expressing that people are saying that they want you to see it. Who are these people? So far, 2 people from what I've heard offered to donate the game to him. But he's saying a lot of people want to play Call of Duty because he noticed 2 people are offering to give him the game for free. For free. That is like cocaine to him. If you look, if I offered him Skullgirl's second encore for free, he would latch onto that game and saying that it's a godsend and like people are telling me to play Skullgirls. I guarantee that's gonna happen. And you know what? I don't even want to do that. As much as I want to play Second Encore to be specific, as much as I want him to play that game, I would not donate to him. I would much rather buy 2 hard copies of that game than to donate to this fucking asshole.
Over the past 6 or so months have contacted me asking me if I was going to play Infinite Warfare and Modern Warfare Remastered, it seems like there's about an equal number of people who are interested in seeing me play either. Because a lot of people watch my videos of Infinite Warfare to know if that game's any good every year. And this year in particular is a big year for first-person shooters. I just played Battlefield 1, I'm playing Titanfall 2, and now Infinite Warfare. Within like a 3-week period, all these games released, by the way. They're really cut into each other's markets idiotically, in my opinion. And a lot of people are wondering, what's the best FPS this year? What's the king of the three? Which one should I buy if I can only buy one? And I can't answer that question if I don't play them all. But I stuck to my guns.
Oh, of course! Now he's going this route, dude. Oh, man. Man, that is fucking hilarious. It's really painful to watch. The only thing that he has stood by consistently is his position on Twitch. Everything else is fair game. I really... Oh, God.
I kept telling everyone I'm not going to buy this game because I don't want to give Infinity Ward and Activision money for Infinite Warfare when it looks terrible. All right. Now, I could be wrong.
Right.
The game could actually end up being great. But from everything I've seen, the single-player trailer, the multiplayer trailer, and the stupid, awful zombies, it all looks bad. It really does. It looks bad to me. I got contacted 2 days ago by a viewer who said that they want to donate the game to me. And I'm like, I mean, if someone were to donate the game to me, then I probably...
It's a free game. Why would I say no to a free game, guys?
Would take the time to cover it as a service to everyone. It wouldn't even be necessarily
as a service.
That this is a game that I'm 100% invested in and so interested in, but if people really want to see me cover it so that I can do that comparison between Battlefield, Titanfall, and Infinite Warfare, I'll bite the bullet and I'll do it. Plus, people want to see me play Modern Warfare Remastered. They've been asking me all year, and if I can get my hands on that and do some multiplayer of that, people might really like it, okay? But I'm not spending the money on it. I'm just not, especially now. Things are financially tight for me, and I'm not giving them money. But someone offered to donate it to me, and it was not only the regular edition, but apparently the step up that has the Modern Warfare Remastered in it. And I said, well, if you are okay with it, I will accept the donation. But the person said that they would contact me later in the week. I guess what they have is they have a copy pre-ordered on Amazon, and they're not sure if it's going to be a physical copy or if it's going to be a digital code, which I don't understand.
How do you not know? You pre-ordered the game. Whoever offered this to Phil, how do you not know what order you pre-ordered? How do you not know that? I'm gonna go on a field trip. I want to show you how easy it is to know which one you got. Okay, so we're gonna go and call. Fuck off. Get out of here. Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. Let's go there. Alright. Let's do the Legacy Collection. Okay, see? Platform PS4. Okay. PS4 digital code. Okay, let's see if that's. Oh, no, that's just the wow, cool. Let's see, Legacy Deluxe. So if he gets the Legacy, that's physical only then, right? Oh no, you see, you buy digital. So how do you not know? How do you not know which version you have? It says right here, buy digital or buy new, which is the case. How do you not know which one you got? I'm sorry, but there's no excuse for how you don't know this. Hello. Ooh, excuse me.
Understand, because I think you can pre-order both on Amazon. If it ends up being a physical copy, I'm gonna get it late, because if this person doesn't get it till Friday, then they're gonna have to pay to ship it to me, and it's not even worth it. But if it ends up being a digital code, then I would consider playing this game. All right. So we'll see what happens.
Look at this. He's already giving out rules for donating a game. Well, if I don't get a day one, well, then you wasted your money, viewer. Like, what he could have said to kind of like make himself seem like a nicer person is just say, if I get a day late, I'll decide if I want to play it. If I decide not to, I'll send it back to you. Because obviously I'm not gonna play it, so why would I keep it? And I'll give it back to you like that. That's a better thing to do, and it would actually, it would just be better. It would be a better thing to do, and it would be the right thing to do, but he's not going to do that, so.
I guarantee you that I'm playing Infinite Warfare. I can't, because I don't even know if this donation is going to work or come through or whatever. But I'd like to play it. If it would be donated, I would be willing to cover, yes, the single player and the multiplayer, check out a little bit of the zombies, and in particular, it's the Modern Warfare Remastered that I really want to check out, okay? Now, the good news is, there are no other new releases for a full week. It's actually going to be November 11th when the big new release, Dishonored 2, comes out, okay? So that being said, I have a full week to maybe check out Call of Duty for a few days and then go back and finish up whatever I haven't finished with my other games and playthroughs, and I think I should be able to do that in time for the Dishonored 2 launch, okay? So I think it's going to be fun. I think it's going to be a fun week this week, or I get to do Infinite Warfare or not, and then I'll continue on with the other stuff. We'll see what happens. Now, a couple things, because I know some people have been questioning me about stuff this past week. The first is, what is the fate of WWE? Because I played it several sessions. At this point, I think I'm like 30 to 40 parts into a My Career Run playthrough. So I'm like 9, 10, 12 hours, I think, into my career. And people are saying, well, am I going to continue that? Well, the bottom line is this. I'll be honest with everyone. I'm bored. The last session that I played of it, nothing really happened. I'm bored as hell because the My Career Mode, once again, I hate to say it, god damn it, it sucks. And this is like the third year in a row. I'm sorry. I'm actually taking the hat off to show you how serious I am. The My Career Mode sucks. They fuck it up every year for a different reason. First, you just did a bunch of repetitive jobber matches and there was no goal or anything. It was just boring. Then last year, oh, well, we're going to add in NXT, and we're going to add in feuds, and we're going to add in title runs, but you would have endless amounts of weeks where you'd have to wrestle the same fucking jobbers for no reason, and it was just so fucking boring. This year, oh, well, now we have a new feature. You could skip NXT completely and go to the main roster and wrestle all the high-profile people. Great. And that was good for a few sessions. But now I'm never getting a title shot. I am almost 12 hours into the game, and I don't have my first fucking title shot yet. What are they thinking? Like, that's stupidity. That is just absolute stupid shit. You think all I do all day is I wait to come home and play WWE My Career for 5 hours, in the hopes that if after 3 weeks of grinding in this fucking thing, I'll finally get a title shot? No, if there's nothing in the career mode to hold interest, people aren't going to keep playing it, and that's the bottom line. It's not holding my interest anymore. It's boring me. I don't know what the fuck. It's the third year, 3 years in a row, this My Career Mode has fallen flat on its face, and something has to be done. Someone has to slap some fucking sense into these game developers and be like, what the fuck are you doing, man? You have to make it, especially this year, they put no campaign in the game. There's no showcase mode. So no story, a boring My Career Mode. Once again, online play that's fucking worthless because it was never good to begin with. So what am I supposed to do with this game? You know what I mean?
Play it.
Now, some people have asked me, will I be doing Sims? Well, I have the game. I would like to do Sims, but the thing is, the game's only been out now for what? Let's see. 1, 2,
3,
a little over
4.
2 weeks, right?
Oh, there we go.
So,
exactly.
really, if I were to go into the created wrestlers to try to do fantasy Sims and stuff, I'm sure there's good stuff, but probably not a ton. And what I like to do is maybe wait like a month or a little longer, and then I grab the best stuff that's been created initially, and then I do a big on fantasy sim. If you remember last year, I did a holiday Christmas-themed fantasy simulation, and that went really well because there was so much after the month and a half that the game had been out that I was able to get these great wrestlers for a fantasy simulation. I am going to do that, but I just don't know if I can continue this playthrough. And a few people sent me suggestions over the past week. People are like, do one more session just to give it a last hurrah. But even then, it might be so fucking dirt boring. And other people are like, check out Universe Mode. Universe Mode is garbage. Like, it's always been garbage. It's a sim mode where you simulate a season. And nothing happens. It's like a simulated WWE. I'd rather watch the real one. Like, you know what I mean? The My Career Mode is interesting because it's your wrestler. That's why it's interesting. I don't want to see a simulated universe of WWE. What is fun about that? You know what I mean? Like, I've never been a sim guy. I played The Sims 4, and you saw how that caught on. I liked it for about a week, and I got bored of it. I don't play these sim-style games. I really don't want to sim the actual universe of WWE.
More sense for you.
If you want to do a fantasy pay-per-view, that's fun. You got fantasy characters coming in or whatever. But again, I don't see any worth to it. So I don't think I want to do the universe. And there's nothing else to do in this game right now. So it might be indefinitely suspended. Oh, my God. I've indefinitely suspended WWE until further notice. So thank goodness I haven't wished them luck in their future endeavors yet. You know, that's wrestling lingo. But yeah, I don't know. I really don't know if I want to play it again. Honestly, I would like to keep the game to do Sims in the future, but I don't think I have a desire to play it, and that's a shame because there's nothing else to the game this year. I can't even review it because what do I review? It's just not good. I don't know what happened here. So WWE's kind of on the shelf for now. I'm not really interested in playing any more of it. Unless someone could convince me otherwise, I'm not really interested in playing any more of it. And outside of that, I think everything else has pretty much been wrapped. Oh, that's right. There is one more elephant in the room, and let's address it. Incidentally, a game that came out the same day as WWE, Gears of War 4. Wow. I mean, what a game dead on arrival. And what I mean by that is like they hyped it up. I saw
Dead on arrival. I love how he's been using this term recently. Like, he says Street Fighter V was dead on arrival, which doesn't make much sense because it had a lot of hype going into it. It wasn't dead on arrival. It was dead, like, after a few months. And honestly, I was watching a video. I'm sure maybe dig deeper on my Twitter feed, you'll find it, where I think the creator of Skullgirls said that Skullgirls has been getting more attendees than Street Fighter, than Street Fighter V has gotten at all during its release. Like Skullgirls has been topping them completely, except for Evo. That's the only place where Skullgirls kind of falls flat because it's fucking Evo, obviously. And they were saying that the online community is more alive in Skullgirls than Street Fighter V, which I kind of, that's the only thing that I kind of question, because I played Skullgirls Online a lot, and I mean, unless the matchmaking is ass, I don't see, I mean, the only way I could think of is the PC version is the most alive, it's more alive. That's the only thing I could think of, is that the PC is better. Like, it has a stronger, bigger community than the PS4 version. And which is a shame, because I think that the only game that needs crossplay between PC and PS4 is Skullgirls. That is the only game that I would probably play that game more often. Like, because on PS4, it's like I have to wait. Like, there are days where I find more matches in Skullgirls than Street Fighter V, which is fucking. To me, it blows my mind when I sit there. I'm like, wow. But I love both games, so I can't really shun both, but it's what it is.
Online, there was some hype from it from Microsoft or whatever. The game came out. No one's talking about this game. No one's even, like, playing this game. Like, I didn't hear anyone even mention hype for Gears of War or is still playing Gears of One person, I shit you not, I can recall one person contacted me and said, Phil, are you going to play Gears of War 4 multiplayer? And I said, I don't know. And that was like 2 weeks ago. So I played through the campaign of Gears of War 4, and it's okay. It wasn't bad, but it certainly wasn't great. It was kind of down the middle. It was good that it was there. It was cliche, par for the course for Gears, which, in my opinion, Gears didn't ever have, like... But I think Gears 2 was, like, a really good campaign. Outside of that, it was kind of like, it's there. I don't know.
3. Gears of War 3 had the best campaign than any other Gears of War game. I like Gears of War 1. I didn't like 2. 2's story, I thought, was trying way too hard to be romantic and emotional. I thought that was really annoying because they introduced a new character just so they could kill him off in the same game. It's like, like that's why in 3, spoilers if you guys haven't played it, when Dom died, it was like very emotional and it hit a lot of notes because Dom was a character you've seen in 1 and 2 and 3. Like, there was an arc there, and it ended with him getting killed. That was a satisfying payoff, and it made it was more impactful because you knew the character by that point. The character in 2, you barely cared about him. You didn't really know a lot about him other than Marcus was best friends with the guy, and then he killed himself. Like, that to me just fell flat. The only thing that was good about that scene, but when he killed himself, was that it did show the extent of the locust torture stuff. Okay, I can understand that. I can understand how that could be a thing, but like, it's just the death and fell flat to me overall because I did not know that character long enough. Like, if I knew the character from 1, if he was in Gears of War 1, and then I saw him do that in Gears of War 2, it would have been it would have been different. It would have been different, but, you know.
I played like 2 matches of multiplayer and not one person wants to see it. That's really bad, man. Now, I'm keeping Gears because, as usual, at the end of this year, I'm planning on doing a multiplayer event where I do multiplayer gameplay with my viewers. Obviously, there's so many games this year. Gears, Overwatch, Call of Duty if I get it, Battlefield 1, Titanfall 2. Oh god, there's another one too. What was the other one? There was another one I was just thinking of recently. I was like, man, that would be a great one for multiplayer. Shit, I can't remember. Because I was gonna say Forza Horizon, but it's only, what, 4-player? And that's not really something where you could set up a lot of stuff to do, so I don't know if that would be viable. Oh god, what was it? I swear there was one more. Now, I guess not. Because sadly, there's a bunch of games that I did have earlier this year that I had to delete off my PS4. For example, Doom, Uncharted 4.
Wow.
You know, a few of these big games that were multiplayer games earlier this year.
He deleted Uncharted 4, but Uncharted 4 is getting a story DLC. It's the first Uncharted game to get a story DLC. And that's the other thing. They have not really talked about it, which is getting me a little concerned. That they're not even talking about the story in the story DLC in Uncharted 4. It almost sounds like that they're canceling it, but I'm hoping they don't because I fucking give them money. But he deleted Doom. And that game had a lot of updates. They had one of the best updates in a long ass time that made me even play the game more. It's like it's a dumb one, but they added they put the gun in the center of the screen now, like classic Doom. And I was like, wow, that's really cool. I'm gonna play that more often now because that's like the best way to put a gun and all that, and it feels more unique. And then they changed. They did some stuff with Stat Map, which was fucking amazing. They got me to play that again. They did a lot of cool stuff with that game. So, and for him to get rid of it is fucking dumb. He can't even get a bigger hard drive. He can't fucking do it. I was able to swap my hard drive easily, and was still able to keep PT. When I upgraded my hard drive, they removed PT from the store, so there was no way I can download it. I was able to move PT from my old console from my old hard drive to my new one, and I still use my old hard drive as an external hard drive. I have done more, dude. It's getting to the point where it's kind of sad, where I am not even like I can't solder shit. I'm not like a guy like that, but I'm doing more stuff. Dude, he can't get a bigger hard drive. Really? Come on, dude. Immediately as soon as I hit like my storage space, and I think I hit storage space when I got Wolfenstein for PS4. I didn't really like that game that much, but when I got it, I was like, oh, I need to delete stuff, and as I was doing that, I was like, this is awful. This is the worst fucking thing. God damn it! And after that, I was like, I'm not doing this again. I looked for a 2.5 terabyte hard drive. I had enough of it. It was like this. This is awful. This is the worst thing about this new generation of gaming. That I have to keep doing this. So I was like, enough is enough. I'm gonna buy a 2.5 terabyte hard drive, and by that point, when I reach capacity, it'll be easier for me to delete games because by that point, I'm not gonna be playing games anymore, or by playing certain games anymore. So it's gonna be easier to delete games from my hard drive at that point. Phil can't fucking do that. Are you fucking for real?
I had to delete them because I didn't have hard drive space for the damn things anymore. Every game you buy for the modern consoles has to be fully installed to the hard drive, and I could only fit like maybe 7-8 games on my PS4 at once. So until I finish playthroughs, I could delete stuff. These games I can't even reinstall them. But anyway, I would consider doing Gears of War 4 multiplayer for like a year-end fan appreciation multiplayer event, and so I'm not going to get rid of it, but no one seems to be asking for more of this game. That's sad. Like, Horde mode used to be fucking huge. Everyone used to like Horde mode of Gears 4. I don't hear anyone talk about this game at all. Not even in social media. No one's mentioning it in any of my feeds on social media or anything. It's just like, okay, it exists, bye. Because all the other games, if Battlefield, boom, that was it. As soon as Battlefield came out, that's all anyone fucking talked about for competitive. And now, of course, you got some buzz about Titanfall. And, of course, this week coming up, you got the buzz for Infinite Warfare. Wow, Gears got eaten up, man. I don't know what happened over the
Eaten
years. I guess
up.
it's just the popularity after Gears 3 ended, and now they oh, we're restarting the franchise? Yeah, right. I guess it didn't work. So, Gears kind of indefinitely suspended. WWE kind of indefinitely suspended for now. And we'll see. I want to continue on with the stuff that I'm doing, like I mentioned. And we'll see. I'll have more information later this week. On Twitter is where I'll give you the information about whether or not I'll be able to be doing Infinite Warfare this Friday or not. If not, no skin off my back. I got more than enough other stuff to do until Dishonored 2 comes out for me to be checking out. So I'm totally okay with that. Okay? All right. So that's it for the weekend preview, everyone. Thank you to those who stepped up and pledged and were really helping me out this month. I superbly and supremely appreciate what you're doing for me. Let's see what happens. Let's see if things turn around a little bit more positively for the business in the next few months. Ad revenue's going up, by the way, right now on YouTube, so maybe I will be doing a little bit better. That's good. We'll see how things go. But for now, thank you for sticking in there with me. Thank you for supporting me. I hope you're looking forward to all this coverage I'll be doing the next week. All right. That's it, everyone. Peace out. And for the final time, special thanks to the following October patrons. The following September patrons who made tomorrow's Halloween marathon possible. I'll see you tomorrow for the Horror Fest. Peace out, everyone.
All right. As a special treat, we're gonna do one thing. It's gonna be very simple. I'm not gonna do the fucking pumpkin king. The pumpkin. Maybe I'm gonna do pumpkin carving actually. Let's take a look at this. We're gonna pause this, turn off ad blocker. You know, we're gonna give him a solid, guys. Disabled. All right, let's.
From Academy Award-winning director Mel Gibson.
Oh, shit. That might get flagged. That might be claimed. So you might, if you see ads on this video, it's probably because of this. So he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ads. I counted just like DSP. Okay, 5 ads and 1 in the beginning. Dude, he's doing these drama videos. No thanks. He's doing, as I said, he's doing these drama videos to get money. Dude, this is a fucking scam. This is a fucking scam. Okay, enabled. Okay, let's go to Instagram. I know, like. He's watching a movie. Look at that TV, man. Look at that TV. He's struggling. He got a plastic wheel for his hamster, this is a dumb wheel, by the way. I was watching him. Let's watch this.
What is it, Raisin? What is it? It's new. We got rid of your old wheel. We gave you a flat one. For older hamsters, it's better for you because you can't climb up that high anymore.
Okay. By the way, the best wheel for a hamster is a traditional metal wheel. I don't care what anyone says. To me, that's a better wheel because it, obviously they're not going to chew on it, and if they do, they're going to realize, oh, this is fucking metal. Okay. And, they're going to fucking be able to run. But here, I like how this, oh, we got you a flat wheel so you don't have to climb up to it. Look what Reason has to do. Look at what she has to do to get to this wheel.
You gonna go in? There you go.
She had to climb. She had to climb into it. So it's false advertising then. Oh yeah, we got you this wheel so you don't have to climb into it, but you have to climb onto the log, then climb onto the wheel from there. But that's not climbing up in DSP's land, in DSP world.
Aha.
Aha.
You gonna walk? Go for a walk? There you go. Whoop. It's slippery. Be careful. There you go. Yeah, come on. Come towards me. Whoops. Come towards me. Walk towards me. Whoop. Careful. There you go. You'll get the hang of it. Whoop. Or maybe not.
How is this wheel beneficial? She can barely walk on it. By the time she actually gets her bearings and moves, it spins. That wheel is a terrible wheel. It looks like it's for baby hamsters. Because they're small enough to, like, get up there and kind of... It doesn't look like for old hamsters. What?
Get the hang of it, Raisin. You little chubby. Come on, Raisin. Come this way. She'll figure it out. Whoa.
Almost like she wants out. Like she's like, "Get me out of here."
Oh boy.
Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna actually do the pumpkin as no. Dun, dun, dun.
Happy Halloween, everybody. Well, it's a couple days before Halloween here. It's actually Friday. Halloween is Monday. It is, what is it, 28th, October 28th, 2016. And here is our pumpkin. We actually went to a local pumpkin patch this year, which is awesome. We wanted to do it last year, but we could not find a weekend when it wasn't pouring rain. This year we arranged to go on a special day. We went out there. There was a giant, thousands of pumpkins. We actually posted up on my Instagram pictures of this place. And we picked one that we like. All right? So pretty cool. And what we're going to do is we're going to do a jack-o'-lantern. We did this 2 years ago, and it worked out pretty well. Now, we haven't really had a chance to do it ahead of time, so really it's only going to be a jack-o'-lantern for a few days. But it is what it is, right? Getting into the festive spirit. This entire month we actually watched horror-themed and suspense-themed stuff. Alfred Hitchcock, The Twilight Zone, Friday the 13th. We watched American Horror Story Hotel. We actually watched this anime, Cabaneri and the Iron Fortress. So a lot of stuff that was horror, zombie kind of themed, and it was a lot of fun. We're not sure what we're going to do yet. What we're going to do is get a pen here or pencil, draw on roughly what we want. We've got to open the sucker up, empty them out, of course, and then it'll see how it turns out. I don't know if I'll do an in-process video or just a video at the end here. But as a special bonus, I'm going to show you how our hamster is doing. I have not done a video of our hamsters in a long time, and sadly, one of our hamsters, Little Cinnamon, passed away a couple. Still here. Hey, Raisin.
Hamsters. One of our hamsters died, but these are hamsters. Does Phil not understand the S implies plural and valedictorian, everyone. Valedictorian.
Raisin, what are you doing? Raisin, she's not paying any attention to me. This wheel we just bought her is brand new because she's getting old now. She's a very old hamster. She's over 2.5 years old. And her old wheel was on the side of the cage and it was too high up for her to reach. So we just bought her this lower one. There we go. Hey, Raisin. Psst. Raisin. She's not paying. Okay. I'll get her attention.
Oh yeah.
Raisin.
Oh, Raisin. Fuck, give me the views. Give me the views, Raisin. Why aren't you giving me the views? Like, the hamster obviously doesn't care. You should just let her be. But instead, like, this is the kind of shit that I hate when people who own these kind of pets treat their animals. Because, like, they don't treat them like a part of their family. They treat them like a spectacle. Which is shitty. Which is really shitty. Like, I mean, I have a rabbit. I treat her like she's, like, you know, part of the family, even though she's fucking insane, and she always thinks she's pregnant when she isn't. Because she lives by herself, by the way, so that's why she's not pregnant. She's fucking insane, and she hates everyone. She hates everyone. It doesn't matter how... You can give her a carrot, and she'll still hate you. Guaranteed. But, you know, I'm not like, Cleo, come on, Cleo. Oh, I know, like... Because I respect that she doesn't want to be around me. I just give her a carrot, give her food, and that's it. You know, that's all she wants me to do, and that's that. I'm not going to force Cleo, my rabbit, to get out of the cage if she doesn't want to come out. Make her be okay with me holding her. All this kind of shit. I would never do that to her because that's fucking annoying. Because half the time I'm looking at Cleo or animals, and it's like, you know, if they don't want to be around you, they don't want to be around you, and, like, these are also prey animals, so, like, you also have to be aware that their heart are beating really fast, because they are conditioned to be afraid of bigger animals than them, because they're fucking prey animals, because it's their fight or flight thing. So doing this, forcing her to be, like, involved, isn't really doing well, and you know, honestly, at some point, she's getting old. She might get a heart attack because of this, which is, you know, fucking shitty, but maybe that's why the other hamster died.
He's in. Raisin, what are you doing? What are you doing? Oops. Dropped the door. Oh, she's trying to get in the new wheel. She has to learn that she has to go around to get into it. She can't just climb up, she has to go around. There you go. No, wait, what are you doing? No, don't do that. Climb into the wheel. Go into the wheel. Don't climb the side of the cage.
She wants out so bad. Look at this.
Wait, don't do that. Oh no. She's gonna bite
I mean, to be honest, every hamster wants out. Like, I've had hamsters before, and they always tried to escape. But I mean, it could be because I was, like, in elementary school, so I was a fucking shitty kid. So I can understand maybe that I was being a shithead to these hamsters that I had because I was fucking, like, 8 or 6. But, you know, I was a fucking kid, okay? He's 34 years old.
Bars. Come over here. Come over here, you little furry thing. Let go. Release. Oop. There you go. Now you're in a wheel. Or it's not really a wheel, it's more of a rotating disc. Go ahead, go for a run. Or a walk. She's very confused right now. It's brand new. She doesn't know what it is. So she doesn't understand how to do it. She just kind of spins in place. See, she walks a little, and then whoop, and she's like, what the? She doesn't realize you can walk straight. Oh, no. Raisin, stop that.
She wants out so bad.
Stop it. Stop biting the bar. Stop. Don't bite the cage. Stop it. Here, run in your wheel. Be nice. Run in your wheel.
No,
don't bite those bars.
You know, little thing. Why does my hamster bite the cage? Because hamsters sometimes can't resist chewing on their cage bars. You should keep hamsters in a cage with metal bars. Make sure the bars are non-toxic so he doesn't do any damage to himself when he wraps his Dude! So, like, they always bite the cage, but if those bars are toxic, maybe that's what killed the other animal. Like, so, I mean, I guess it's not really like, oh, we need to get out. I guess it's just that they like to chew. It's neither healthy or safe chewing on the hard metal bars of the cage because the brain damage. See, and that's the other thing. Like when I had a hamster, we had a glass cage. It had no bars because because of this. Because you know that's the best way to keep them and have the top be covered with a net. So that way, like, yeah, they might be able to bite through the net, but like, you know, if it's up there and it's glass walls, they really can't climb up that, obviously. So it's just maybe you should have gotten a better cage.
Say hello to the folks on the internet. Say hello. Say hello to them. They think you're very cute. Oh my god.
Hamsters aren't very cute, in my opinion. Like, they're kind of cute, but...
Well, I guess that's enough of Raisin for now. Alright, Raisin. Amazing.
She can get brain damage by biting metal bars or fucked up teeth. That's so funny. That's the best thing about that hamster. That hamster probably has a fucked up mouth. Wow, so funny, guys. Man. Hamsters, man, they're really funny.
Alright, so anyway, we're going to make a jack-o'-lantern. We're not sure yet. We're going to get an idea what we're going to do, and then we're going to empty it out, and then we're going to carve into the front, and Raisin's going to eat her way out of a cage. Alrighty. Alright, so quick status update. We got the sucker open. We're finishing up on the inside, scraping it out. Look at that. We got all the seeds out. And we're just
pumpkin guts.
Yeah, that would be prime pumpkin pie right there. Look at that.
And the seeds, you could roast them with a little salt.
It smells
in
good
the oven.
too. It smells nice and fresh off that farm. We know it's only been here, about a month. since the thing probably was picked, if not even less. So
I think about 3 weeks or so.
probably. So then we're gonna decide what kind of face we want. And an update on Raisin. I don't know what she's doing. She stopped biting the bars. I think she's messing with her cheek food. Yeah, look. She's moving the cheek food around. All right, so just a quick update. All right, as you see, our jack-o'-lantern has come quite far. We're almost done, in fact. We're basically doing some refinement cuttings to make the little lines even. And it's a good thing because our tools, one of them started to break. The one that's the heavy-duty one for the cutting, not the refining, but the actual cutting, actually started to bend on us. So it's actually good that we're almost done, just in time. But yeah, it's coming out nice. Let's just back up a little bit and zoom in, and that's how the face is gonna look. Especially once we have the candle inside, which we don't have a real candle, we have an electric one. It's gonna look real nice. We're gonna put it out on the front porch. Very nice. So there it is. We've been doing this for about an hour, almost done, and then we got to clean up and put it outside. But the final product will be next. We'll show you what it looks like. And by the way, Raisin is over here. She went to sleep. Look at her. Look at her.
You'll have a pumpkin treat later.
All right, here is the finished product. We've named him Henry.
Dude, she did all the work. She did all the work. Is there something that Phil does not make her do? Oh wait, no, she can't stir the sauce. She can't play video games on his channel. Can't play first-person shooters with her unless it's Resident Evil 5. But yeah, okay.
3. The jack-o'-lantern.
Here's the jack-o'-lantern.
This is awesome. This is better than the one we did last time. That's for sure.
The last one we did was very basic. This one is.
Oh yeah, especially it's great that you can see the candle. I mean, the mouth is way too big in my opinion, and it's so bland. It's such a bland pumpkin. Like, okay, I mean, and that's not saying like because I am an artist, I can make a better jack-o'-lantern. It's like anyone can make a better jack-o'-lantern than these guys. Like I've seen more creative ones than I can make. What else? Yeah, just the mouth is too big. Look at how big that mouth is.
Is a more personality, spooky. He's got the pointy pupils and the fangs, and the upside down nose makes it look more like a skull. So it's cool. I like it. I definitely like it.
Actually, a skeleton would be the right side up, but it'd be like a little different shape. But anyway, what you were saying, yes, this is cool.
So now, hold on. So I'll show them what it actually looks like. There you go.
Henry, you're beautiful.
Henry, our jack-o'-lantern for 2016. Hope you enjoyed the video. And we'll probably do a few finishing touches here, right? And our hamster Raisin over here has kind of half gone to sleep. But we found out that pumpkin is good to give them for food.
But just not too much, because it can give them stomach problems.
So we're giving her a tiny little piece of pumpkin. What did you put it in her food ball?
Yep.
Alright, she'll check that out later. She's going to nap.
I like how Phil said, oh, we found out that giving hamsters pumpkin is healthy. And then Leanna says, but give them too much, it causes them stomach problems. So it doesn't sound healthy, then. And maybe you shouldn't give them something that has a symptom like that. Just saying.
Alright, Raisin. We'll see you later.
Oh, she probably smells it and it's like, what is that smell?
Uh-oh.
Other way, Raisin.
Oh my god, look, she's groggy. She's like, what did you do? What did you do to my cage? Alright, well.
That poor hamster.
That is it.
That hamster's been put through a lot. She lost her roommate, and then she has two giants, like, doing this, like, with a camera. Hi, Raisin. Are you gonna play a game? Raisin, do a flip. Raisin. See, that would be traumatizing to wake up to.
For our Halloween 2016 jack-o'-lantern carving, hope that you enjoyed it. Have a happy Halloween, everyone. Be safe. See you later.
Okay, well, we're gonna do a random shout out to Freedom Chat. We're gonna see what's going on there. Let's see what's going on there. Okay. Well, that's it for this video. See you guys.
Happy
next time.
Halloween, everybody. Well, it's a couple days.